Today's patio chat is being brought to you locally by Westridge Furniture in Delphus. See it all at your finer outdoor furniture store.
We're checking in with the Lima Public Library, and joining us today, we've got librarian Sarah Crawford. And thanks for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, first of all, let's talk about technology. We have computers, laptops, and anymore our phone. That is pretty much technology and a lot right there. It's a little mini computer. So the library is there to help. You've got someone who can help out some people, right?
We do. One of our probably increasingly more requested services is some tech help. Okay. There's a lot of people who need help. They're very familiar with their smartphones, but to fill out an online form or to use Microsoft Office, those kinds of things that you kind of need to do just to get by today, a lot of people don't have exposure to. So we have a new hire. His name is Ezra Hyman, and he is, that is his specialty, his passion in life, his drive.
Awesome.
So people can make appointments with him to learn how to do those things, to work with your smartphone, just to kind of get over that learning curve as we move to the digital age.
So. That's cool. All right, so you can make an appointment, or he's available on Tuesdays and Wednesdays too. So that's pretty cool to offer that service.
Yep, thank you.
Get people comfortable with that kind of stuff. All right, so this sounds like a fun program.
Yes.
Flirty fans. I got it out this time.
Yes.
You brought some fans with you today. Let's talk about this.
I did. It is a program, it kind of goes back to, there's a big interest now with like Bridgerton and all these romance, novels and shows and stuff like that, period pieces. And the Victorians, as much as you wouldn't think so, we're all about flirting.
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't know that.
So, and just like today, when you get a group of young people together, they, before the internet or anything like that, they would play parlor games.
Okay.
And being the Victorian age, they were a little different about how they went about their flirting, but they still wanted to flirt just as much. So they invented this little parlor game. It's flirting with your fan. So the ladies, when they came over, would get a card with all these signals. The gentlemen would have them too. The gentlemen had hankies, by the way, handkerchiefs that they all had signals for.
Oh, that's cool.
And each movement sent a different message.
All right.
So in this program, we'll be talking about the different movements. So if you want to get yourself a fan, you will have fans, and we're going to glam them up a little bit with some Victorian type decorations.
Yeah, I see that you have some fun stuff on your fan.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we're going to go, so I'll show you a couple.
Okay.
So if you are carrying it in your right hand in front of your face, you're telling a suitor that you would like him to follow you. Follow me over to the punch bowl.
Don't know where we're going, but
yes.
Okay.
And then tapping different cheeks. Yes? No.
Really?
So if he's over by the punch bowl and he's got his hand kind of like, do you want the juice, or do you want to be like, yes? You can be dry. Unless you're really warm and then you're fanning yourself and he's all kinds of confused.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, I just want to use the fan for a fan. Yeah, exactly.
And then, of course, there was the friend zoning even then, because if you dropped it, it meant, I just want to be friends.
Oh.
So.
And that must have been a lot of fun to research this stuff, too, wasn't it?
It is a lot of fun. You would think with the Victorian age and it being kind of this, idea that it was very repressed, they would cover their piano legs because they were too suggestive kind of thing.
Yeah,
sort of thing. But young people even then, and I bet even some of the not so young people, were all about, of having these little games, innocent little fun games that you could just flirt. And fortune telling games were also extremely popular in the Victorian age. So that's another program that I do where we talk about those kinds of things.
That'll be fun. All right, so if you want to learn more about the fan and flirting, that'll be next Wednesday at 5 o'clock at the Memorial Book Room, right?
Come decorate a fan, learn to flirt.
All right. Do people need to sign up ahead of time, or can they just show up?
Just show up.
Wow, very good. All right. That was fun stuff to share with that. All right, and then we also have book clubs. You guys have all kinds of book clubs interests, right? So people should check that out.
We do. We have two. We have one called Happy Bookers that meets in the evening, and then we have Page Turners, which meets earlier in the day for people. So try to find one that fits your schedule. And Page Turners tends to be a little bit more, have a sci-fi lean, a little bit of a fantasy lean, that sort of thing. And Happy Bookers can be anything. This month is a historical fiction book about a young girl during World War II. So you kind of just show up and pick your poison and go with the flavor.
Time. Yeah, exactly. Well, Sarah, thanks for coming today.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right, don't go away. New Edition continues in a moment.